Welcome back to Go Condo, the channel where we transform small spaces into big style statements. Today, we're diving into the magical mix of vintage charm and boho coziness as we revive a 1920s small condo without breaking the bank. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and let us know in the comments which design idea is your favorite. Your engagement helps us keep creating inspiring content for condo lovers everywhere. Grab your cup of coffee or maybe a vintage teacup, because we're about to step into a world of old school elegance blended with free spirited boho flair. Let's get started. Our project begins with a cozy 1920s condo that's brimming with history but needs a serious style refresh. The bones are there: original wood floors, tall windows, and even a few quirky architectural details worth celebrating. The goal isn't to strip away its character, but rather to highlight it and infuse warmth, texture, and personality. That's where our vintage meets boho theme comes into play. By working with what's already here and sourcing budget-friendly finds, we can keep costs low while still creating a space that feels both curated and personal. We're choosing a warm, earthy palette to bridge the gap between vintage and boho. Think muted mustard, terracotta, sage green, and creamy neutrals. These shades instantly make a space feel grounded and timeless. Painting is one of the most affordable ways to transform a condo, so we'll be using low VOC paints for a fresh, healthy update that's easy on the environment. A pro tip: balance bold vintage tones with softer, boho neutrals so the overall look doesn't become overwhelming. This harmony keeps the condo feeling light and airy despite its smaller footprint. Our 1920s hardwood floors have seen better days, but replacing them isn't in the budget. Instead, we're giving them a deep clean, a gentle sanding, and a rich stain to bring out their natural beauty. If your floors are too worn, consider large vintage-style rugs layered with textured boho runners. Rugs not only add warmth, but also visually define different areas in a small space. These layers create that cozy lived-in vibe that makes boho interiors so inviting while celebrating the vintage character of the original flooring. Small condos demand smart layouts. We'll arrange furniture to maximize both comfort and flow, using a mix of vintage thrift finds and modern boho pieces. A low-profile sofa in a neutral color provides a versatile base, while a carved wood coffee table adds instant vintage charm. We'll accessorize with patterned cushions, a woven throw, and a hanging plant to bring the boho element to life without sacrificing space. Every vintage boho space needs at least one conversation starter, a unique piece that tells a story. In our case, it's an antique trunk we scored at a flea market. We're repurposing it as a coffee table and storage solution, perfect for keeping blankets and magazines tucked away. The worn leather, brass accents, and patina give the room an authentic 1920s feel while still fitting seamlessly into the boho aesthetic. Boho style thrives on texture, so we're layering different fabrics. Think macrame wall hangings, helium pillows, and linen drapes. We'll mix patterns and materials, but stick to our chosen color palette to keep things cohesive. This layering not only adds depth, but also makes the space feel more personal and collected over time. Lighting sets the mood, and in a 1920s condo, we want warm, inviting glows. We'll mix vintage-inspired fixtures with modern boho light. Think rattan pendant lights, brass sconces, and table lamps with pattern shapes. We'll also use dimmable bulbs so the ambience can shift from cozy evenings to bright, functional daylight. Our kitchen will keep its vintage soul but gain some boho personality. We'll paint the cabinets a soft sage and replace old knobs with brass pole. Open shelving will display mismatched vintage mugs, colorful plates, and woven baskets for storage. This approach keeps the kitchen functional but brimming with character, without the cost of a full renovation. For the dining nook, a small round table saves space while creating a cozy, communal feel. We'll pair it with mismatched vintage chairs for that collected over time. A macrame chandelier overhead ties the dining area into the boho aesthetic while adding a handmade touch. The bedroom should feel like a peaceful escape, so we'll choose soft, natural fabrics and warm lighting. A vintage wooden headboard adds timeless charm, while layered boho bedding invites relaxation. Plants in woven baskets and a textured area rug complete the space with a touch of earthy calm. We'll work with the existing bathroom layout but refresh it with small changes, like replacing the mirror with a vintage frame. Adding patterned tile peel and stick flooring instantly transforms the space without major construction. Boho touches like hanging plants and woven storage baskets soften the harder lines of the bathroom. The right wall decor can tie a room together. We'll mix vintage frames with boho prints for an eclectic gallery wall. Macrame plant holders and hand-woven baskets double as functional storage and art. This combination of personal photos, thrift finds, and handmade pieces makes the condo feel truly one of a kind. Plants are essential in boho spaces, and they also complement vintage elements beautifully. We'll choose easy care greenery like pothos, snake plants, and succulents to bring life into every room. Placing plants in mismatched vintage pots or woven planters adds charm and variety. Always start with what you have. Repurpose old furniture with paint, fabric, or new hardware. Thrift stores, flea markets, and online marketplaces are gold mines for unique, affordable finds. And remember, patience pays off. Collecting pieces slowly ensures your space feels authentic, not staged. And that's how we revived a 1920s small condo with vintage vibes and boho style, without overspending. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this makeover, please subscribe to Go Condo, give this video a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. We can't wait to see you in our next design adventure. Until then, keep creating spaces you love.